right here. Today I am bringing you a video on the weapons of destiny. Today we're going to be doing the exotic weapon, Bad Juju. Now this is a pulse rifle. As you can see, the rate of fire is pretty high, the impact's low. Both the range and stability can be upgraded to be a lot better. I found that your percentages when you shoot are about the same no matter what setting is on. But if you use all the stabilizers, it will increase your stability and you can fire more in a straight pattern instead of it jumping up every shot, especially in full auto. Now the key to this is the string of curses. What this does is it allows the weapon to reload itself, basically putting ghost ammo into the clip for a continuous fire without having to reload. Later on, I will also be doing the Icebreaker, which is a sniper rifle that reloads ammo, and then the rocket launcher Truth. Now both these exotic weapons are very useful later on in the game. The only problem is you can't equip all of them at the same time. You have to switch between legendary and exotic, so you'll be switching a lot in your menus if you want to have all three in your roster. So let's get on to Bad Juju here. Now String of Curses is kind of weird because Bad Juju has a clip of only 15 rounds, and this is not upgradable. So what String of Curses does is you'll fire and fire and fire, and you'll get down to the last rounds, and then it will recycle to 15 rounds. You get down to 10 rounds and stop firing, it will recycle to 15. As you can see here, it went to 3 straight to 14. And then we got 5 to 15, 9 to 15. So it keeps on recycling the rounds so you don't have to reload and you continuously can fire. But what's bad about this is it's like it says, the String of Curses, because it's doing it fine now, but then the rest of the strike, it wasn't working at all. So I don't know if String of Curses is based on a set like amount of times, or if it's a random event that randomly happens. Like right now it's a constant. It's constantly happening out here. As you see, I don't have to reload at all these shots I fired. But once I get into the strike, it's a different story. Now the weapon looks amazing. See, there was a reload. So it's randomized how this works. I mean, you could use the Bad Juju and you reload every time instead of like right now where it keeps recycling. And then there was the first reload. So I'm not sure if it's based on the number of shots or what, but as you'll see just up ahead it won't work at all. It just straight reload after the 15 rounds. So I think it has to do maybe with just luck. You gotta get lucky with it. Now it does fire really fast. It's a very fast pulse rifle. If you have all the stability settings on, you won't have as much jump, especially when you're firing your full auto. So the rounds are going pretty straight instead of jumping all up in the air and stuff. Now aesthetically, this gun is amazing. Now you have the backbone to the bird on the top there, and you can see the leather straps on the side that hold it on there. That is cool. It gives it that like rustic kind of wastelander type look. And on the front of it is the head of the bird, which has this weird, eerie, kind of like voodoo-ish glow to it. And you can see it when you look down the sights. The glow and the smoke kind of rises up in front of your sights a little bit. Not enough to get in the way of your line of fire and your sight picture, but just enough that it's noticeable. Now it also has a green-red dot. This is not changeable. There is no other sight options for this weapon, so you're kind of stuck with that. But it gives over the whole feel of the voodoo green glow, because even the number counter is green also. It's just a real beastly looking weapon. It's just the fact that when the String of Curses does not work on this and you're having to reload every 15 shots, it sucks. Like there, it worked. If y'all didn't notice, I got a, 25 to 30 rounds off there without having to reload. But then sometimes it just doesn't work. Now this also has really good hip fire accuracy too. Now as far as damage is kind of iffy on the side. As you see as this boss, it does 124 for the crit points, and that is a constant 124. Now, I've used some other weapons and they get around 140, but this gun isn't maxed out either. So I'm pretty sure maxed out it'll get around 140 to maybe a high 180 for hit points. I changed some of the settings to have better impact, and it didn't change the number of hit points on the crit. So my suggestion is, if you use this gun, just focus on stability and leave it there, because you'll be able to hit perfectly, especially full auto. You won't have to jump as much, and you get more rounds on target. So that's the end for Bad Juju. I'll be working on Icebreaker video and Truth, the rocket launcher video. Right now I'm working on leveling up Truth, so once I get it leveled up, I can show you all the perks and stuff for it. I'll put that video up. Icebreaker is going to be in my next video, and I have to say, honestly, it's the best gun in the game. The best gun in the entire freaking game. And I'll tell you why in my next video. So don't forget to like and subscribe.